This picture shows the B-17 with the serial number 4231373, nicknamed Flak Stop, over Bremen, Germany. No date is given in the original caption. Flakstop was the B-17 of the 731st Bomb Squadron, 452nd Bomb Group. Here are two other pictures of Flakstop on bombing run. The bomb bay doors are open. The caption says, March 6, 1944, over Berlin, Germany. The caption plays an important role in this video. I will explain it at the end of the video. Let's start with the story of this B-17 and crew at first. The aircraft was piloted by 2nd Lieutenant Charles F. Wagner and his crew on that day, 6th of March 1944. Flakstop was damaged during the fighter attack, few hours after the pictures were taken, and was last seen at 15:05 hours, at 52 degrees 43 minutes north, 8 degrees 0 minutes east, which is approximately 65 kilometers or 40 miles southwest of Bremen, Germany. 5 men of the crew were killed. The pilot, 2nd Lieutenant Charles F. Wagner. The radio operator, Technical Sergeant Francis Shaffer. The tail gunner, Technical Sergeant George L. James. Waist gunners, Sergeant Joseph E. Tracy Jr. and Staff Sergeant Frederick V. Richmond. The individual casualty questionnaire about waist gunner Sergeant Tracy reads as follows.
Most of the bullets struck the ship in the fuselage. Only one man bailed out from this area, but he was dead when he hit the ground. Sergeant Tracy did not bail out soon enough or was unable to do so. He was not a regular member of our crew. This was his first mission with us.
The man who bailed out was Waist Gunner Sergeant Richmond. The files in Missing Aircrew Report number 2916 has different information about him. One said he was shot by enemy fighters while descending. Other questionnaire said he probably broke his neck or back during the parachute jump. The only crew member in the fuselage area who survived the enemy fighter attack was the boy-turret gunner Staff Sergeant Lloyd J. Freeman. He was taken prisoner. The rest of the crew also abandoned the B-17 over the Netherlands, and the aircraft crashed shortly after near Stapos-de-Leyen, Netherlands. 2nd Lieutenant Clyde J. Martin, the navigator of Lieutenant Wagner's crew on the last mission, stated the following in the questionnaire.
Enemy fighters attacked us from the front, knocked out engines 3 and 4. We left formation and began losing altitude. I went up to see the pilot and told him where we were. He decided to try and get back to England. I returned to the nose and Sergeant Francis Shaffer called on the interphone. I told him to prepare to bail out, but watch and see how we made out. A few minutes later, I tried to call again, but the intercom would not work. The fighters fired many more shots into us, and soon there were none of our guns answering from the rear. We kept losing altitude, and co-pilot Willis came down and told me to bail out. It is impossible to walk through the bomb bays into the rear area with our flying clothes on. At about 4,000 feet, I bailed out.
Lieutenant Martin evaded capture with the help of Dutch underground. His escape and evasion report reads as follows.
We were returning from a plane factory, southwest of Berlin. Our group had done a 360 over Berlin and fell behind the main force. Near the German-Dutch frontier, 6 enemy fighters hopped our 17 forts and got our number 4 engine, and we pulled out of formation. The fighters then shot us down. My co-pilot, Bombardier, and myself went out to a little road and were given bicycles and escaped to a farmhouse. The bomber crashed nearby and burnt. An immediate search was made by the Germans. The Dutch underground treated me good until August, but did not seem to try to move me on. I filled out about 6 questionnaires with photos presumably in order to get passports. In August, I got into an organization at Richmond, Holland, headed by a Captain Burke. From then on, I lived in the woods and with farmers. I was taken across the border near Weert, Holland, by a fellow who stole all our money and valuables. Around 1st of September, the partisans tried to enlist me, but I refused, and they practically cut me off from help. On 22nd of September, the Germans pulled out, and we contacted the 4th Armored Division of the British 2nd Army.
Lieutenant Martin returned to UK on September 24, 1944. Technical Sergeant Donald A. Porter the engineer and top turret gunner, returned to UK on September 12, 1944. Second Lieutenant Alan R. Willis, the co-pilot, returned to UK on September 7, 1944. Same as Second Lieutenant Henry H. Gladys, the Bombardier. As I said at the beginning of the video, I want to tell you more about the pictures. The next two pictures shows Flakstop on bombing run with bomb bay doors open. The caption says, "The mission was to Berlin, Germany on March 6, 1944. If the caption is correct, then these were the last pictures of the B-17 and crew. They were attacked by enemy fighters on the route back to England. But I wouldn't definitely say the date in the caption is correct, because the first picture in this video shows Flakstop on mission to Bremen. This cannot be correct, because the 452nd Bomb Group's first mission to Bremen was June 18, 1944, 3 months after Flakstop was shut down. Possible it was Berlin instead of Bremen. This is the information, what I found out during the research for this video. And the information about the mission is based on the mission list of the 452nd Bomb Group's website. Link to the website is in the description below, and you can check by yourself. That's why I cannot be sure about the correct date in the original caption. But again, if the date is correct, these were the last pictures of this B-17 and crew. To check this fact, and to be sure if the date March 6, 1944 is correct, I need the formation chart for this day, and if a camera ship was flying on the left wing of Flakstop. I couldn't find the formation chart so far. I hope it was again an interesting video and story about the B-17 and its crew. Please share, like and comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching.